Did I just buy this girl because she's an anime girl with a gun? Yes. Yes, I did. I think I have a problem. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the Dstar01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and today we will be looking at the Figma SP-096 Nipako Ultimate Nipako Chime. This is, I believe, if someone can correct me down in the comments down below, this is a original character, and it looks like she specializes in the hobby of making model kits and whatnot, which, guess what? I am too, so I'm so psyched about it. Not to mention, Little Armory released a custom P90, and this is a limited edition because you can tell LAL, the L stands for limited, so Little Armory Limited 05, yeah. So whenever you see an L after the LA, I believe, if someone can correct me down below, it's usually a limited release, and once these are gone, they're gone forever. I believe there was a G36C that was released as an LAL, and I can't find it anymore, unfortunately. I believe you can only get that one in a, what do you call it, a convention. So, yeah, I missed out on that one. But I didn't miss out on this, and if you're looking to pick this P90 up, you can get it at www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. We do have a lot of the P90s, but unfortunately, we do not have this girl because she is SP, which I believe Figma, when they ever have a product number with an SP, that means it is a special edition or special product. I guess that's what SP stands for. And these are usually their limited releases. Once these are gone, they're usually gone. But, you know, every once in a while, there is one that comes back. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's open this up. Pretty psyched about this one. I imported her from AmiAmi.com. I believe they don't have these anymore, unfortunately. You know what? It's time to take out a more serious knife. Let's take out the X-Acto. And there we go. Pretty psyched about this one. She comes with a bunch of really cool model building accessories. And I got the, of course, I got to have the custom P90 that comes with her. Ooh, look at this. First off, let's look at the box. Can we take that out? Can we take out that insert? I think we can. Let's see if we can. Yes, we can. And it looks like the insert, as we can see on the top cam, she comes with a box that you can fold up and stuff like that. Let's see what else. What's on the other side? Nope, nothing on the other side, unfortunately. So there you have it. That's pretty cool right there. And here's our girl. And we're going to remove the tape. We're going to look at paint and detail, articulation and scale, and accessories. I have a Little Armory, another random Figma girl that I have that we're going to compare to. And of course, we have Marvel Legends and other stuff. Also, I think we're going to, yeah, let's do that. Hopefully I don't forget. I have other Little Armory guns, and we're going to see how those work with her. They should work really fine because, you know, it looks like she's made for the Little Armory line. But she's not a Little Armory girl. Alright, so we took the plastic out. Let's go to the front cam. Let's see what we're dealing with here. And of course, we have the classic Figma quality control. Everything looks really good, well painted, solid colors, and a decent, no, actually not decent, really good matte finish, as you can see here. Let's look at the face. Of course, we got to look at that face. Very cute. She's very shocked. She's like, wow, thank you for buying me. Well, you're very welcome, Nipako. And we've got that really cute bow, which is a really nice white. We've got the solid blue hair. It looks like there's no shading in this hair whatsoever, just a solid blue. And we got the schoolgirl outfit right there. There's the legs and socks and shoes. Everything looking really good. Quality control, paint, and everything really solid. Let's do a quick joint check. Everything seems to be nice and tight. Nothing loose, nothing falling off, thank goodness, and stuff like that. The skirt. Ooh. So it doesn't look like we can get this girl to do front kicks. I think that's as far as we're going to go. The skirt is really rigid. Like, way more rigid than it usually is. Usually the skirts, let's look at Alice. I think this is Alice right here. We got a really not so rigid skirt. It's usually pretty soft. I think a better example would be my little Armory Mio. This one, oh, actually, now that I think about it, they're all pretty rigid. But this one, I think because it's new, this one's especially rigid. So therefore, we aren't going to get any front kicks on this girl at all. It doesn't look like that. But so far, when it comes to everything else, I think the quality control is really solid here. And this is a really nice looking figure so far. So let's move on to articulation and scale. Let's see how tall she's standing. She's actually quite short, really small figure. And let's see here. Let's take out the ruler. If we want to go from the very top of her bow, we're looking at 5 1/4, and she is 4 3/4 right here tall. And let's compare her to a little Armory, one of my favorite, the first one that was released, the little Armory Mio, as you can see right there. If you want to put her with another one, let's see here. Sorry, Alice looks like she came apart. And let's compare her. I think this is one of the early ones. Anyway, there you have it. She's way smaller than Alice here with her scar. But if you want to put her with Marvel Legends Deadpool, you can. I think she's, I guess, you know, she's like what, 12, 13, maybe 10. Want to put her with these? Yeah, I guess that makes sense why she would be so short. Dragon Stars, Bardock, Super Saiyan. And let's get SH Figure Arts Mandalorian in the mix right there. So let's go over articulation. No toe joint, but we do have an up and down here at the ankle, bend at the knee. We have a ball joint here at the crotch, but that's not going to help you because that skirt is extremely rigid. Looks like you're just going to have to heat that up with some hot water to get it to move. We got shoulder joint right here, standard stuff. It comes equipped with the rotation here, which isn't a bicep swivel, by the way. You have to have the bicep swivel right here in order for it to be a true bicep swivel, but it does rotate. Bend at the elbow, ball and peg here at the wrist, and a ball joint there at the neck. And don't forget the pigtails right here. Those are also articulated. So we're looking at under 20 points of articulation, but she comes with all the necessary articulation points so you can get her to pose and do what you like. So let's get her into some poses. Obviously, like I said, no side kick, no front kick, not that much, unfortunately, because the skirt is really rigid, but we can have her do all kinds of things with her arms. Let's see if she can even do a knee. Nope, she cannot do the superhero landing pose. Man, that kind of sucks that this is an extremely rigid skirt. Looks like I gotta heat that up. So her posing ability is kind of limited to just her upper body right here. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to accessories, which is probably my favorite part. We get here, let's look at the top cam. We get 2 extra faces. We get, which looks to be, oh, my favorite, we get an airbrush hand, because, you know, I love airbrushing. Gotta have that. And let's see what else we have. We have a pen. This looks like a paintbrush hand. And we get a self-healing cutting mat right here, which is really cool. And let's look here. Of course, we get the Figma bag, which comes with every Figma. We get a stand, of course. We get 8 extra hands. Looks like we get a decent amount of accessories right here. We get giant nippers, which do not function. And we have something right here. I'm not quite sure what those are, but I guess we're going to figure it out. Oh, and of course we get a regular size nipper right here. These are really small. So let's go to the front cam. Let me show you what I mean here. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Tiny nippers. Looks like she is a model maker or gunpla fanatic. And we have paintbrush right here. See if we can get that to focus. There you go. It's really cool. And like I said before, my favorite one. Gotta have the airbrush hand. Although there is no airline connected to a compressor. Guess you're just gonna have to imagine that. And let's look at the faces. Unfortunately, I don't think we get a neutral face, which was what I was hoping for. So here we go. Here is a shocked face when you accidentally nip the wrong part of the sprue on your Gundam model. Yeah, that's the face I have. Absolutely. It's like, oh no, that was a peg that was supposed to be inserted somewhere. Yeah, that is definitely the face that I have whenever I ruin a model kit. Which I'm happy to say doesn't happen that often, but when it does, I panic. And let's look at this one. This is the face that says, I got a toy before you. And you can't do anything about it. And that looks really, really cool. What I was kind of hoping for was a just regular neutral face. Unfortunately, we do not get that. So let's replace the hands. And here we go. Here's her. Okay, so it's the right hand. All the art hands are on the right side. Or on your left. And there you have it. There she is, getting ready to draw something. Oh, that's pretty, or brush on. That's really cool looking, I have to say. And let's see here. We have the airbrush hand, which looks to be an Iwata. Yeah, that's definitely an Iwata right there. I'll show you my Iwata clone by Mr. Hobby. And they definitely look alike. Pretty cool. I guess I will look at these in a bit, but what I really wanted to focus on right now is the little armory aspect. Everyone give me 1 minute. Okay, so here she is with the little armory LAL-05. And let's look at this gun real quick. And this is a really cool looking P90. One of the reasons why I like it, it's blue and white. Love those colors. Also, you gotta love the top sight right here, which is her bow right there. That's pretty cool. And it comes with a silencer and a bipod. The bipod comes in 2 configurations. One that's closed and one that's open right here. Now, there is a small issue that I have with this P90 when I was building it. When you nip out the bipod, what's going to happen is you're going to get white marks. Let me show you right here. I already covered them up. You can tell that I kind of painted that. You're going to get white marks on there. Unfortunately, the sprue is not originally a blue color. It's white underneath. So what happens is you're going to get white marks on that bipod. You can't help it, unfortunately, when you cut it out. But you're hobbyists. You know what to do. Dstar is here to help you. So, Mr. Color, 80 and 315, 3 drops to 1 will get that color of her hair and the P90, and you can just paint over it. It's super easy to do once you have the colors and everything like that. So there she is with the P90. This hand seems to hold it really well, but the other hands, unfortunately, not so much. She can't really aim with it either, unfortunately. I really have to get some like sticky tack or something to make sure that she aims well with it. But pretty much this is the only pose she can really hold with it, kind of like what she has on the LAL box right here. That's pretty much it. She can't aim with it unless you get little armory hands. That's the only way I could see her actually aiming with it. Because the hands that you do get with it, unfortunately, they're not made for aiming. So, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, she looks really cool like this. I think I'm just going to keep her like that. That's pretty nice. Last thing we're going to look at, I'm going to take out the nippers. I'm going to work with those, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here she is with the sprue cutter, or the nipper. And we took it off of this one, which is pretty cool. Again, the issue that we're having is we have a little white mark right here due to the cut on the sprue. Unfortunately, the only way to do that is to sand it down and paint it, which I will do later. But overall, I have to say I really love, these are considered to be, it says in the manual, 1/3 scale nippers, I guess. And there you have it. It comes apart like so, and you can put it together, and it moves like a real nipper, which is really cool. These look like God hands. Well, here's my low-end God hand nipper right here. And they look pretty similar, but I think these are the more expensive God Hand, which are about $50 nippers. Really expensive. I always wanted to get them, but I don't know if I ever want to pull the trigger on buying that. But anyway, there she is with her nipper. There she is with her P90. One last thing I said I would do, also I put sticky tack on that hand so it would stay, which is really nice, is we're going to try a little armory. Here's my custom gold little armory. Let's look at that really beautiful gloss finish on that gold. Here's my gold AK, and we're going to put it on her. And as you can see, the little armory guns, woo-wee, are absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, I have to say this looks really, really cool. So yeah, let's stand her up, and then we will come up with a conclusion of the Figma Nipako with custom P90. So let's talk about this figure. Let's come up with a conclusion. Is this worth it? Yeah, I have to say so. When it comes to limited edition or special edition Figmas, they are always really cool to have. This figure cost me about $60 to import. Now, as far as I can tell, AmiAmi.com does not have this figure anymore, and I can't seem to find her for the retail price. That means I think you can't get her for retail price anymore. So unfortunately, yeah, you're going to have to pay a premium to get her. But I have to say, she looks really cool. I love the accessories. This is not limited. This P90, I have to say, that's also really cool. So there you have it. That's it right there. You can put it on her. And yeah, I have to say, this set's worth it. If you're looking to get the P90, you know where to get it. You can get it at www.dstar01.com, a reliable source for awesome action figures. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.